Hello everyone, this is Budget Zero. This is a video that I wanted to do for the longest time being. Especially since last year, many online scams have arisen with whole new technique to trick innocent people like me. Even young people who is aware of all these online scams and is also quite fond of technology. But I have also been a victim of these scams. Fortunately, I didn't lose much. I just changed some bank cards and some IDs. I just wanted to make this video to explain on how you can protect yourself and avoid these online scams so that whenever in your life you encounter this type of situation, this video can somewhat be a small reminder. If something is too good to be true, most of the time it's a scam. And on Twitter or YouTube, there are many of these scams. They call it crypto giveaway scams, but in reality, once they'll tell you that you win the giveaway and then you need to claim the prize. But to claim the prize, you need to send them crypto to claim the prize. So obviously, it is a scam. So it is a really simple scam, but many people still fall for it. For example, last year, on July 15, 2020, reportedly 130 high-profile Twitter accounts were compromised by outside parties to promote a Bitcoin scam. Within minutes from the initial tweets, more than 320 transactions had already taken place on one of the wallet addresses, and Bitcoin to a value of more than $110,000 had been deposited into one account before the scam messages were removed by Twitter. There are many big influencers' Twitter account got hacked and they post all these giveaway scams, and many people look at since they are trusted influencer, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all this cryptocurrency got sent to this scammer's wallet. There's always some catches or risk involved for something that is too good to be true. Whenever you enter sensitive information onto an online website, make sure you always check the URL. So make sure that it's https and then www.whateverofficial.com that you are entering it into. These scammers always like to change the website URL to slightly different, like for example an italic A or some hyphens or from A to E, 3 to E, something like that. One time I saw this Facebook ad which is advertising a gaming chair for $20, a professional gaming chair for $20. So I click on the Facebook ad thinking that it is true. Since it is a Facebook ad, they always verify their ads before posting them. So I thought it is real, so I click on it and then look at the price, the shipping cost, as well as the reviews. All the reviews are 5-star, not all of them, some are 3-star, some are 2 stars, which looks really legit. I go ahead and add it to cart as well as enter all my bank card details into it and purchase it. However, after clicking the confirm button, it brings me to the next page which tells me that my card was declined and you need to retry in 10 minutes with a different card. But after 2 weeks, I saw my card being charged more than $50. Luckily as well, my account doesn't have a lot of money. So at first they wanted to charge around $150 to my bank card, but at that time my card has only $70, so they reversed the transaction and charged only $50 to my bank card. So at that time I knew it was a fraud transaction. People have already stolen my bank card details and then use it to purchase something else. And this is how these scammers stole my card details. Firstly, the transaction page is not exactly a secure transaction page, meaning they created the web page themselves, the transaction page, and then I think it is just an HTML form where everything you type in it, normally we go to third party, but this one it goes directly to the scammers. So whatever information you type into the HTML form, not the transaction page, it will directly send it to the sellers, so the sellers would know all the card details of your information. So this is an example of phishing scam on how you actually phish for the victim's information. But this time it is my card details. This is entirely my fault, by the way. I already weighed the risk and reward, and unfortunately at that time I was a bit greedy, so I just entered my card details into the HTML form. Next, if you ever receive a call from someone, an unknown caller who claims that they are from somewhere, Don't ever give out important information like your identity, your PIN, or your password, because you're not sure that the person calling you is actually from the place that they said they are in. I'm gonna explain this with a story from my personal experience. So one day I received a call from an unknown caller. NANI? And this guy immediately speaks to me in Chinese. Since I know and learn the language, I speak Chinese back to him. And he was like saying that he's from a DHL company, which is a shipping company. Told me my name as well as my date of birth. And that time I immediately trusted him, because since he got this information, I don't know how they got it, but they have this information and I thought it's real. Then he told me that I've bought 100 masks and it was undelivered and it is in their facility right now. I told them that I didn't order anything, but in broken Chinese, since my Chinese is not so good and those people come from mainland China, and I try to speak to them in broken Chinese and they do not understand what I was saying, and I also actually do not understand what they're saying. So we are calling each other to confirm what? I didn't actually buy any mask. And then he was telling me, yes, I bought mask. And then this go on for like, I think 15 minutes. During that time, he keeps rushing me, trying to direct my call to a police station in China. I was confused at the time and I just go through the flow, and then I was connected to another guy claiming that he is the police. Since they are speaking native Chinese, they are speaking really fast in Chinese, so I can't really understand them, and I also speak to them in broken Chinese. So we kinda, I don't know, he kinda rushed me and keeps scolding me. So I and them was like arguing and talking about something for another 30 minutes. Then somehow during that time, he threatens me, since I'm not going to give my information, since I do not have an identity in China. I don't have a card, an ID in China. And so I was confused. What the fuck do they want? I was actually trusting them though, but I'm not giving them any information because I just do not have the information. They threatened me. They said that if I don't give out my identity or information, they will call the police and they will fine me like, I don't know how much, $10,000 I think. They'll call the authorities and then fine me $10,000 for leaving 100 masks in their facility. Then the moment when they threaten me, I already know that it is a scam, because they're rushing and they're too desperate for my information. They're trying to go to the next step so that they can scam my money. But I didn't even let them through my identity. I didn't give them any identity. I'm not too sure how they got my name and date of birth correct, but I'm guessing that it is from an information leak from a legit website. Or either this website sells their customers' information to all these scammers. I'm not so sure from how they do that. This is it for my story about scammers on how to avoid scams. Make sure to stay safe, and if you get some information out of this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you want more future content. See you again, stay safe, play smart. See you again, Budget Zero. Peace out.